Most men don't realize this. Your life is not just happening to you. It's being shaped from the inside out by something you repeat every day. It's your thoughts. And if your thoughts are toxic, your life is going to reflect it. Pain, confusion, frustration, stagnation. These things don't just come from nowhere. It starts in your mind first. Here's how your reality actually forms. Stay with me now. Thoughts become beliefs. Beliefs become actions. Actions become habits. Habits become outcomes. That's the chain. And modern psychology backs this up. Research in cognitive science and behavioral psychology shows that mindset, how you think, directly affects stress responses, your decision making, and your long-term outcomes. So let's break that down to simple terms. What they're saying is what you consistently think changes how you view the world, and how you view the world changes what you do in the world. But before we go further, subscribe to the Real Wise OG channel to learn more self-empowerment strategies and help to grow our powerful brotherhood. Now, let me break down 5 toxic thoughts that create pain and suffering in men. Watch this to the end because I'm going to tell you how to begin eliminating these toxic thoughts, my brothers. Thought number 1, I'm not smart enough to do that. This is perhaps one of the most destructive thoughts a man can have because it doesn't just limit what you do. It limits what you even attempt to do. You stop before you start. You avoid challenges. You choose comfort over growth. Psychologically, they call this a fixed mindset, and it creates a life where potential never gets tested. But here's the truth. Most men aren't lacking the intelligence. They're lacking repetition. By that I mean they're lacking training. They're lacking exposure, because your brain is adaptable and you can learn almost anything over time. But if you believe you can't, you won't even try. And that becomes your real limitation, not your ability, not your intelligence, but your very beliefs. Thought number 2, nobody likes me. Now this thought quietly shapes how you show up in the world. It changes your posture, your tone, your confidence, and ironically, it actually starts to push people away because you begin acting like somebody who expects rejection. You overthink conversations, you withdraw, you become defensive or invisible. And research in social psychology shows that expectations about rejection can actually increase your social anxiety and distort your interactions. So your belief becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You think people don't like you, so you behave in a way that makes people not like you. The truth is, most people are not rejecting you. They're reacting to the energy you bring into the room. Thought number 3, nothing ever works for me. This is the victim mindset in disguise. And it's very dangerous because it sounds like experience, but actually it's just your interpretation or misinterpretation. When you repeat this thought enough times, your brain starts looking for failure instead of opportunity. You stop noticing wins. You miss opportunities. You only highlight your losses. And research shows that repetitive negative thinking deepens your stress and keeps you locked in bad emotional cycles. So now your life isn't just hard. You start feeling as if you were born to lose. But here's the truth. Life is not consistently against you, but your focus might be consistently filtering out progress. Thought number 4, I'll start when I'm ready. This ain't nothing but disguised procrastination. It feels responsible, but it's actually avoidance, because ready is a moving target. You don't become ready first, you become ready through action. Most men stay stuck here for years, waiting for confidence, waiting for clarity, waiting for the right money, waiting for perfect conditions. But readiness comes through motion and activity. You don't think your way into discipline, you act your way into it. Thought number 5, it is what it is. This phrase sounds calm, mature even, but there are 2 versions of it. One is acceptance, the other is surrender, and most men use it as surrender. It shuts down responsibility, it ends problem solving, and it kills your urgency. Because if it is what it is, and you mean that literally, that means there's nothing you can do about it. So whatever it is, it won't change because you won't take action to make it change. But real strength isn't passive acceptance. It's controlled response. You acknowledge reality, then you act on it. A man who accepts everything without action changes nothing. So let's bring this home. Your thoughts are not harmless background noise. They are instructions. Your brain creates and listens to them. Your behavior follows them, and your life reflects them. That's why two men can live in the same conditions and end up in completely different realities, not because of luck, but because of interpretation. If you change your thinking, you change your decisions. And if you change your decisions, you change your life. So here's the first step to eliminating your toxic thinking. For the next 24 hours, pay close attention to your thoughts. Each time you catch yourself thinking one of these things, write down the toxic thought. Think about how it will bring negative outcomes into your life, and replace that negative thought with an opposite and positive one. So instead of nobody likes me, think people find me attractive and interesting. Because the thought you allow today becomes the life you live tomorrow. And most men don't suffer because of what they lack outside. They suffer because of what they think inside. So now the real question is, which one of these thoughts has been running your life the longest, and when are you going to make up your mind to get rid of thinking that way? Wise OG out.